Hi guys, Debunking here. Quick video here for you guys. Now, over the last 24 hours or so, there's been a lot of talk about somebody on the Black Ops Cold War subreddit, which went by the name of Various Yak 6826, who once over the last 24 hours was on Reddit to report a rather interesting update that was released in Black Ops Cold War. And within one of the terminals on one of the maps, presumably either in multiplayer or the campaign or something like that, they managed to notice this rather interesting potential Easter egg. Now, basically what happened is he went on to say the following. Hey guys, so I was playing around with the War Dial program in the Cold War terminal. I hadn't seen much about it online. He got bored and just decided to leave his PC on overnight dialing numbers. But when he came back the next morning, the terminal gave this super weird error and he couldn't do anything with it. Anyone seen this before, or was it an Easter egg? Now, when I first saw this video for the first time, I believed that actually this potentially may have been real. And since then, we actually discovered that this was fake. But I'll explain why in a moment. So I'll let you guys watch this video for yourselves. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are of this in the comments. Without further ado, let's check this out. So as you guys can see, like what appears to be some sort of emblem, what appears to be like an eagle on the top of it, and some text at the bottom of the page, which read something along the line of error, connection closed unexpectedly by remote. Please contact sysadmin at ... So it's basically redacted. So as you guys can see on this computer monitor, I'm just going to zoom it right in as best I possibly can. So basically, as you guys can see, we don't know exactly who owns this specific piece of information. However, the guy Various Yak actually did manage to find a rather interesting email address hidden within the letters and numbers that you guys are currently seeing on the screen. So if you guys take a look, center the screen, you'll notice there's an actual email address. sysadmin at cy83r14net. Now, we believed at this present moment in time that actually, believe it or not, was actually a valid email address. So sysadmin at cy83r14net. So it's basically a dot in between the 14 and the net. So sysadmin at cy83r14.net, which actually turns out to be a real email address. So when this individual, Ahmed Fadi, actually emailed that said email address with like all sorts of random text, so whether it be the truth, lies, Mason lives, they've actually received a rather interesting response. You have reached out on your own initiative. We can use initiative. Attached, you will find an image that does not exist. You will not succeed alone. However, I will be seeing you. So when other people, and as one of the actually received an attachment on top of that, which I'll explain in a moment. I also more or less got the exact same response when I tried to basically email that said email address as well, with a similar looking response. And with every email that got sent out, some people actually did receive different images as attachments. COD Law Facts, Vonless Gaming, basically did manage to actually contact that said email address, and they received these rather interesting attachments. So one of them consisted of what appeared to be a barn with silos, which is rather interesting. I've got a few more images just to show you guys, just to give you a bit of an idea of what people got. Another one got this Adelphi Theatre Cinderella poster. Another person managed to get this rather interesting image of what appears to be a map on a gridded layout there. Another person got like what appears to be the rather interesting church at Harper's Ferry in West Virginia. Now, and other people have got like this rather interesting image of what appears to be a family of 5 sitting around a table. Another one got what appears to be a floor of a building with a rather interesting seal on the floor, inscribed on the floor. So that is very, very interesting, guys. So basically, for those who don't know, basically, if you take a look at some of these images, some of them have been altered. So basically, I'm just going to use this one here as an example. So as you guys can see, the natural rock steps in Old Catholic Church, Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. You'll notice that the I of Catholic and E of Harpers, those two letters are in upside down. Now, they're actually asking us to take note of those individual letters. So I and E, make note of that, guys. Now on this image on the bottom here, you'll notice there's another one, which actually does say ST on the silos, which actually does match up with this image. Oops. This image that somebody actually did get posted online, so that's really interesting there. Another one, if I'm not mistaken, was this image at the bottom here that your boy got through his email, which actually does say the words, if you look very carefully, you can more or less make it out, Directorate of, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that might be the word Defense and Technology. Now, if you notice the CH right here, I don't know if you guys can see my markers here, but if you guys look in the right-hand side of the screen, you can more or less make out the T and the E and the ampersand, and the TE of Technology and the C and the H have been scrubbed out. So that is really interesting there. I think there's been other ones that have been found out as well, if I'm not mistaken. As you guys can see from the Adelphi Theatre poster, the T and the H have been highlighted in red. So it's asking us to take those letters. Now, believe it or not, there's actually been a rather interesting website that I think, if I'm not mistaken, has since been taken down because we all found out eventually that this whole website apparently was a lie. Now, if you guys made your way over to a certain website, which was so happens to be cy83r14.net, and that was taken from the actual website, if you will, from the email address that we got. It actually took you to basically like a website where it was asking you to enter a password. Now, believe it or not, the password that was decoded turned out to be the die is cast. Now, if you type in the die is cast and submit it, basically we actually ended up with this rather interesting website. Now, I'm just going to zoom in just so you guys can read this text. The die is cast, alea iacta est. Well done, clearly we were right to put our faith in you. Through working together, you have proven yourself some of the best minds of this new age. It may appear as if your work was for naught, but as we have placed our trust in your skills, you must place your trust in us. Now you have gained a point of contact with us. We will be in touch very soon. But if you make your way all the way down to the bottom, there's actually some text that have been blacked out. But if you guys basically hold down on it, you will notice there's further text. P.S. They are after you now. Sorry, perhaps we should have warned you in advance. But this was the only way. One of their offices that doesn't exist was within the materials you received. Watch your back. Signed, A. And there was a date at the very bottom of the screen, July 22nd at 1:15 p.m. 1:15, 1:15. So we believe that this person at that point, that these images that surfaced online allegedly were all potential zombie teasers. Now, apparently, the information that we have available to us, we have recently found out that this actually was all built on a lie. Now, Black Ops 6's known tagline, if you will, is "The truth lies." So, basically, we suspected that this initially was real, but it actually turns out that it was fake. Now, I'm sure you all know the well-known YouTubers who go by the name of Mr. Dalek JD, Charlie Intel, basically got in contact with Activision directly themselves, and one of their representatives basically did confirm that this had nothing to do with Activision whatsoever. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of that in the comments. Now, this was the actual website that we got when you accessed the cybersiberia.net website for the first time, for those who are interested in what the website looked like. And this image is actually the real image that surfaced online on eBay of the original basically the original church that was actually once found in, we believe, in an area of Green Run near Transit. Harper's Ferry was mentioned within the audio cues for within the Modern Warfare Zombies mode. So that is really interesting to take note of here, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments. Now, guys, if you make your way onto who.is, we can actually find out who actually owns these websites. So I'm just going to use a couple of these that we've managed to find out. So this is the one I'm currently typing in at the moment, is the one that was used for that said website, that mystery website, if you will. Now, it looks like GoDaddy.com actually owns that website. As you guys can see, GoDaddy.com LLC. So that expires on the 15th of July next year. Went live on 15th of July, just gone. Last updated on the 15th of July as well. So make note of that, guys. Now, if you guys search up something like, I'm just going to make this up here. So Pawn Takes Pawn, which was used, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was for Black Ops Cold War. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But we can actually find out that that was also, believe it or not, as you guys can see, first registered on the 27th of January 2020, so that's when it first existed. Expires on the 6th of February, last updated on the 6th of February 2023, and expires 27th of January 2025 next year. Also owned by GoDaddy, presumably. So that is really interesting. So it looks like potentially Pawn Takes Pawn, which was actually a legitimate teaser website given to us by Activision themselves for Black Ops Cold War, was actually given to us by a third-party company. So that is really interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of that. So now, guys, if we search up thetruthlies.com, now this is the one that's promoting, of course, Black Ops 6 at the moment. So if we search up thetruthlies.com on that same website, as you guys can see, another company called Mark Monitor, again, which is another confirmed company promoting Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So basically, Call of Duty, Activision are all using what appears to be third-party websites or third-party companies to basically develop these websites. So basically, if we take the information that we got from that Siberia.net website and took the owner of that as Who's Daddy, I think it was, or whatever it's called, and basically reference that compared to the Truth Lies not Truth Lies, Pawn Takes Pawn. Basically, even though it may be the exact same company, basically we have got direct confirmation from Activision to confirm that the Siberia.net has nothing to do with Activision themselves, and they're basically confirmed saying that the whole website was a fake and had nothing to do with them. And majority of all of their Activision's domains or Call of Duty's domains do actually end with Activision.com in the websites, apparently. So let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are of this in the comments box down below. I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.